movie, Marvin Gable, a thriving real estate agent, has recently received the highest accolade from his boss, friend, and mentor, Cliff Cussick. He's frequently joined by his sarcastically disenchanted assistant Ashley, who often threatens to quit despite Marvin's constant efforts to boost her morale. Beneath his polished exterior, Marvin hides a dark past as a former assassin for the company, an organization led by his brother, Alvin Knuckles Gable. Tasked with eliminating a young lawyer named Rose after she stole from the company, Marvin's feelings for her led him to warn her to flee instead. This decision ultimately drove him to abandon his violent past. As Valentine's Day approaches, Marvin receives a letter from Rose. Soon after, he is confronted by Raven, a knife-wielding assassin with a passion for poetry, who has been hired to extract information about Rose's whereabouts. Marvin manages to knock Raven out and leaves him unconscious in his office. He then returns home to gather his belongings, only to be confronted by two more agents, King and Otis. Marvin puts up a fight against King and Otis, but is ultimately overpowered and captured by Rose, who takes him to her hideout located in a strip club. Meanwhile, Ashley stumbles upon the unconscious Raven and after reading his poetry, finds herself falling for him. Raven, in turn, is charmed by her genuine admiration for his work. Elsewhere, Cliff visits Marvin's home, only to be confronted by Knuckles, who reveals Marvin's dark past. Despite learning the truth, Cliff expresses his respect for Marvin's attempts to change, prompting Knuckles to kill him after coldly remarking that they are brothers. Rose reveals to Marvin that she has gathered extensive evidence of Knuckles' ongoing money laundering schemes, exposing how he's been defrauding multiple partners. She also discloses that Knuckles has captured his own accountant, Kippy Betts. Additionally, Rose has been secretly collaborating with Rennie Merlot, Knuckles' right-hand man, unaware that Rennie intends to betray her out of fear that Knuckles will discover their alliance. With Kippy's knowledge as leverage, Rose plans to bring Knuckles down for good and urges Marvin to revert to his old ways to help her execute the plan. While hiding out in one of the houses he's been trying to sell, Marvin is caught off guard when a couple he previously showed the property to arrives, forcing him to play along and finalize the deal. Needing to maintain appearances, he contacts Ashley to bring the necessary paperwork, unaware that Raven is with her. Meanwhile, Kippy manages to escape from captivity and reaches out to Rennie, who quickly orders King and Otis to head to the location as well. As Rose sets out to confront Knuckles, Raven, Ashley, Otis, and King arrive at Marvin's location, triggering a fierce battle that leads to the accidental death of Marvin's overzealous rival, Jeff Sachs. Marvin and Raven form an unexpected alliance, managing to take down Otis and King. However, their conflict is brought to a halt when Ashley intervenes, confessing her love for Raven and urging them to stop fighting. Moved by her words, Marvin sets off to find Rose at Knuckles' hideout. Together, Marvin and Rose fight their way through Knuckles' men, with Rennie Merlot being killed in the crossfire. In a final showdown, Marvin defeats Knuckles. Rose then reveals she had reached out to the Russian gangsters Knuckles had swindled, leading to his capture as they arrive to take him away. In the aftermath, Marvin finally professes his love for Rose, embracing both his past and the future ahead.